Auditioning. Thug number one, thug number two.
For slaves.
Prostitute.
There's always the hustler.
Literate basketball players.
Mary had a little lamb.
The thug.
The only narrative that they understand of black life is drug addict, drug dealer, gang member.
I was the hottest black actor in the world after Poison Ivy. There were people clamoring to work with this young sensation as long as he did the roles they wanted him to do, which were street kids.
I had been in this thing that is a masterpiece of American cinema, and nobody gave a shit. They really didn't give a fuck.
I auditioned for my first pimp part. The mother's all proud. You know, be the best pimp you can be. The whole church is praying for me.
Let's pray that Brother Robert gets the role of Silky Good Dick. The film is called Holes on the Stroll. It sounds like a musical.
And then that's when the filmmaker was born. I said, man, we can't let Hollywood tell our stories. We got to tell our own stories. They'll make us do anything and everything. And these images travel around the world.
They have a perception of us that ultimately is false.
It was good, people. It's your man Ronin, back with another 5-minute Firewatch Report. And I want to send a shout out to the A-Game Nation. Mad love to the A-Game family. All subscribers, both new and old, welcome back to the channel. And today's report is entitled, Not Yet Ready for Primetime. It is not quite what you think. See, the thing is, I tried the experimental idea, talking about the Monday Militant podcast. Now, granted, I've done podcasts before, because I've been on Blog Talk many moons ago. But the thing is, in those two episodes, granted, as much fun as I had, you know, being on air with my brothers and talking about it, it dealt with two major things: the spiritual and my appearance. Now, I'm going to deal with the appearance first. See, granted, became known in certain circles due to my affiliation with 5150 Nation. Mad love to them. But all intents and purposes, as fun as that is, you know, as you know, much as I enjoy, you know, that collective and the good chat room goons that, you know, are still doing their damn thing. What I'm doing is much bigger than myself, which I view for my parents, and I take my parents very seriously. Thing is, while it's cool to have leisure and laugh and joke and do all the things that we usually do, instead of doing this internet grab ass that we've been doing as of late and gone nowhere, I'm more focused on speaking on things in context to my fellow veterans. You know, a lot of the veterans who have, in their respective ways and means, have seen a lot of these communities being reduced to ethnic outposts. Many of us joined the military in order to escape those ethnic outposts, or at least come back with a better sense of bearing, and armed with more information on how to navigate in said places. Some come back to make a difference. As far as my appearance, yeah, I can laugh and joke, but the thing is, the state of my people is not a joke to me. This is why I cling to the 10 life values as I have been, because who I was a year ago is completely different than what I am now and what I'm going to be, what I aspire to see my brothers to become. In order for me to put forth a better presentation of myself, I have to take my appearance seriously. And with the Monday Militant podcast, I'm going to have to shelf that, because while it was entertaining, it allowed a number of elements that I found very counterproductive to the mission. And granted, it has its time, but I'm going to have to shelf that in order to focus my energy and attention into the content and the conversations I need to have, not just with my Marines and fellow veterans, but the civilian brothers out here alike, because this is spiritual warfare, and that's no laughing matter. And when we do laugh, it's about level of levity in order to take off the stress. And, just break down the little tension a bit. The other part is spiritual. When it comes to spiritual part, it's all about knowing who you are. So I sit there and I've been hearing a lot of positive things about what I am because I don't really like to brag about myself. However, first and foremost, I'm a soldier. I'm a Marine. Old 351 anti-tank assaultman. 1st Battalion, 1st Marines. I wear this because I take pride in that. That's who I am. I take these as daily reminders and to show people this is what I stand for. I would say unit per se, but what I've become in that time. Earned my stripes. Out of the division, when it came to shooting 90 shots, I hit 98 of my targets before the sabotage and whatnot. But that's another story for another day. But the thing is, when I wake up every morning, I represent who I am. I make no bones about who I am. Even in the midst of me dealing with interpersonal purge, I have my brothers out there who I glean to for motivation, direction, inspiration. And shout out to Dr. Holman, my OG. Shout out to my big brother Chill, and myriad of others who help keep me on point. Thing is, when it comes to not being ready for prime time, don't take that too seriously. Verbatim. Sorry. When it comes down to it, I'm not going to be looking to be remembered that way. What I want to do is make a difference through my content, speaking life into my fellow brothers, both civilian and military. Leading by example. Even if we have to go by the numbers to get right. And along the way, I'm learning things. That's why I mentioned on my last Firewatch report, there's some things you have to do scared. Because this is bigger than myself. And again, as much as I like to have fun and do certain things, I'm very retentive when it comes to my appearance, how I'm perceived. My word has to mean something. And if I continued with that broadcast, I would have gotten away from the mission. And I want to extend my apologies to my fellow veterans who I'm looking to have open dialogue with, both on and offline. And that, again, that was a wrong footing. That I wanted to try something. At least I tried it. The thing is, if I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it in a different kind of way. I have to earn my stripes. And that's what I plan on doing, getting back on mission. So before I close this out, you already know the deal. This is A-game day tomorrow. So in the morning, when you see this, I will be taking my A-game. This is part of my discipline. This is part of me exercising the 10 life values, made the internal 5, dealing with the spiritual, knowing that this helps me get better. With my health, primarily, getting back on point, my physical regimen. Instead of doing 3 times a day at the gym, I'm going to push myself to 5, maybe 6 on a cardio day, but we'll see about that. Then it comes to family. See, with my neurons firing, I have to get back on point, make better decisions, be a better representative, which goes into my appearance. Not just how I carry myself, or how I carry the family name, because I add weight to the name because I'm the eldest son. And then we talk about my dwelling. No matter where I go, people need to understand and remember, I am that Marine. I am that guy who carried himself in a certain way. And in peace and war, I'm about that business. I still have jokes, but the thing is, I got to take what I am doing far more seriously, because my brothers out there hurting and dealing with the things we talk about in the Black Manosphere report card. So it's more than just a meetup. This is about every day, a regiment of forward progression. And with that, I say much love to you guys. Salute to A-Game Nation. Much love to A-Game family. You already know. Never allow your comfort zone to become your coffin. Peace.